Hey guys, same film my February update for my makeup rehab series. This is my low buy series. If you do not see my intro or my January video, I will have my playlist linked up in the cards. Basically at the beginning of the year, I came up with a number of products that I was okay with my collection going up by due to purchasing. That number was 36. And then every time I use up a makeup product, I will gain a point. Whenever I purchase a makeup product, I will lose a point. I'm not counting hair, skin, or body products as part of this beauty bank, just makeup products, but I will show you the things that I purchased during the month that were beauty related but not makeup. So for the format of these videos, I'm going to be showing you everything that I used up in the last month, purchased and received in PR. I'm also going to share with you updates to my wish list. And this was a really good month. So I am starting out with 38 credits in my beauty bank based on my empties and purchases from January. And I actually finished up 9 makeup products in February, which is insane. I'm so proud of myself starting the year strong. This is going to be a bit of a spoiler for my year-long project and my winter project pan, but I'm still happy to share them with you. I'm okay spoiling that progress. And I do have like a week between now and my winter project pan finale, and I'm really close on a few more products. So I will still hopefully have some exciting progress between now and then, and those products I will show you as empties in my March makeup rehab update. But like I said, started with 38 points from last month plus 9, so I'm now at 47 points, meaning 47 new products I could be bringing into my collection. The first product I finished, I am so surprised. I thought this was going to take me much longer. The Dr. Brandt Pore Refiner Primer, and this does come with a pump. No more would pump out. I tried to twist off the pump to squeeze out the rest of it, and I wasn't able to. It lasted me ages, so I'm fine calling this done. I'm not going to cut it open. This is my favorite pore filling primer, but I've decided that that's something that I don't feel like I have to have in my collection. If I happen to be using a smoothing primer all over my face and it blurs a little bit, that's great, but I don't feel like my pores are so visible and so deep that I necessarily have to have something like this. I do have another full size I'm working on right now, but once that is used up, I won't be repurchasing this. But if you are looking for a good pore filling primer, I would recommend it. I think it would work well for all skin types. I don't find it to be too greasy, although it is thin, but it works well with like all other primers and skincare. I really haven't had any issues with it. Next, I finished my Kosas Revealer Concealer. I took the stopper out and I scraped the sides. My shade is 0.5N. I really did like this. This is a nice medium coverage concealer, has more of a natural finish. The only thing I don't like about this is the scent, because it is like hair bleach mixed with terrible floral to me. I love that it has the flat paddle applicator. It just makes it easy to shellac on more product. This is something that I will repurchase in the future, but not for a while, because I feel like when you get this, you need to really kind of use it every day in order to use it up before it goes bad. And I do like to kind of like play around with concealers, and I have other things I want to use up first. So maybe I will repurchase this in the Sephora spring sale of 2024. But we'll see. I would recommend this. Next one that I finished would be the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Loose Setting Powder. This is the translucent shade. I really do enjoy this. It does a good job of setting my skin. I had felt like this had oxidized in the past, but I didn't feel like that when I used it this time. I do have 2 more backups with this because I got it when it was on sale half off at Sephora during like Memorial Day or something last year. A really good powder that I think would work well for all skin types. It is not mattifying, it's not drying, but I really like this. I think that like once I use up the 2 that I have on backup, which will take a while, I won't repurchase this. They did take it away and bring it back. I don't know if they changed the formula at all or not. I hope not, because it's very good, but I love my Dermablend translucent loose powder so much I'd probably just stick to that, but this is a good one. Next, I have this little mini Kosas Air Brow Gel, and this is the clear one. I did take out the stopper to get all the product in here, and of course a lot coated my brush, so I put it on the back of my hand apply it, scoop what was left, and put it back in here, which I know is gross, but I just used it on me. This is a fine clear brow gel, but I like the Anastasia better. I think it has better hold, and this is not something that I would repurchase. Then I have 5 lip product empties. I just finished this one. This is the Clarins Hydra Essential Moisture Replenishing Lip Balm, just a little deluxe sample size. I had been using as my first step in my makeup routine. This is nice and hydrating, but I know Clarins is super expensive, so not something I'd repurchase, but if I get any more minis, I would be happy to use them up. Then I had the Tower 28 Lip Jelly and Chill, which is their clear shade. And I decided to use this as my purse lip balm, which is something new to me. I would normally find that to be pretty wasteful, but I just knew I was never gonna choose a clear gloss. I bought this because it came in a duo pack with a limited edition shade, and I really enjoyed using this as a lip balm. Now, I would not repurchase it that way, but if I got another one somehow, I would probably use it up in that way. I love these glosses. I think they're very affordable and really phenomenal quality. So I did take the stopper out and everything, so that feels wonderful to have finished that, and I went through it really quickly. And then I did finish all 3 lip glosses that were in my winter project pan. I had just rolled this one in at my last update. So starting with this mini Buxom Full-On Plumping Lip Cream in Cur Royale. It was a really deep shade. Pull the stopper out of here. I love these glosses. I would not repurchase this color. It came in a set. And then I also have the Cosmetics True Gloss and Secret Blush. I took the stopper out of here as well. I love the shade of this. It was so pretty. This is a really smooth gloss formula. They are discontinuing it, but they're on sale on their website for like $10 if you want to pick one up. But this was a really nice opaque formula. So I actually layered the 2 of these to be able to get more use out of this one. And I like the color on its own, but I actually like it best kind of for both products. So that ended up working really well for me. I just applied the combo before each of my sessions and I was able to get through them pretty quickly. I won't repurchase either of them, but I do think that they are both really nice formulas and colors. And then this last one I went through in like 2 weeks applying it for each of my sessions. And on some days I have 7 or 8 sessions, so that's a lot of reapplications. But these Lawless Forget the Filler mini glosses, you go through them so quickly, although I think they have half the amount of product as a full size, so I wonder how long it would take me to get through a full size. I don't know, but this is the shade Velvet. I really love this color. I would consider buying it in the future, but I took the stopper out. All done. I really do like these glosses. I like that they feel thick when you put them on, not too heavy, not super sticky, just like thick and nourishing. They give a beautiful glossy finish. But as it starts to wear away, I feel it being a little bit stickier. So I'm going to try to work through a couple more minis this year and I'll make up my mind even more, but this is something I would consider repurchasing. So such a good empties month. Then for purchases, I only purchased 2 makeup products this month. So that leaves me with 45 credits in my beauty bank, which is amazing. So the 2 products I purchased would be some limited edition Buxom glosses that are from the High Spirits collection. I did mention this as one of my wish list products, and I got these with $10 off coupons. I had gotten a coupon that was like $10 off a $10 purchase if you did in-store pickup. And then I also got just like a random $10 off coupon to my little spam account. I would recommend signing up for Ulta accounts through kind of like random emails that you have, because my normal email where I buy all of my products, they don't want to send me coupons even though I'm freaking diamond. Like, maybe reward me for spending money there, but I guess that's not Ulta's thing, but that's fine. I found a way around it. I was really happy to get these $10 off each, and the Buxom glosses have really gone up in price over the years. They're $25 now, which is just ridiculous. So after my $10 off, they were then $15 each. So we have the lip cream in Negroni, which is a little bit more pink, and the lip polish in Whitney, which also has some pink in there, but it's a little bit warmer. And this one actually does have a decent amount of opacity, when you swatch it. And I don't know why, but I just cannot resist the limited edition Buxom glosses. Sometimes they go to TJ Maxx, but I really haven't seen any show up there in a couple years. But now I do have a couple gifts to show you. So Justin and I's dating anniversary is Valentine's Day, so he did let me pick out some makeup products. I did get the Odin's Eye and Amanda Makeup Just for Fun palette. My friend Amanda from It Is Amanda, we placed an order together. She just texted me yesterday that it arrived, so she will be sending that to me a little bit later. I'll show you that in next month's haul. But I was really excited because I did finally get the My Dream palette from Natasha Denona. I plan on getting it during the Sephora sale, but I decided let me just go ahead and get it from Ulta. It is a gift and whatnot, and Ulta had a coupon that was 15 off a $75 purchase. And you guys may know the midi palettes from Natasha Denona used to be $65, now they're $69. So I did add a few other things to hit that $75. And here's what the My Dream palette looks like. I think it's really beautiful. I had initially passed on this, and the more that I've seen it, I do think I would get a lot of use out of it, minus this black shade and maybe these other two deep colors, but I still feel like I would use everything else, which is good enough for me. And then for some reason, the EOS Smooth Sticks, the original scents, these are normally, I can't remember if it's $3.49 or $2.99. But right now they're $174. And this was not marked as a sale price. It looks like it's clearance, and one of the scents has disappeared. So I'm afraid that they're going to be getting rid of these from Ulta. And you guys know this is my favorite lip balm, so I added 4 of them to my cart to get me up to $75. So now I'm totally stocked on lip balm. I felt bad about buying these at first because I'm using up some glosses as balms, but I know these will last a while. If they're not going to be available, I do believe that I will be happy to have some backups. And the timing of this purchase was pretty good because there were actually 2 different free gifts available. So this first one was like miscellaneous 6-piece, and this is really disappointing because there's lots of foil samples in here, and I think this one was with like a $60 purchase. So I hate that. Sometimes Ulta is ridiculous with how much you have to spend to get a bunch of foil samples. So Way Detox Shampoo, Giorgio Armani Aqua de Gio, Garnier Micellar Water. Why is this a sample like that? MAC Fix Plus Radiance, Magic Radiance, and then only 2 deluxe size products. This is a Clinique Clarifying Lotion, which is their toner for combo oily skin. So I will either keep this or give it to my sister. And then from Alicia Keys skincare brand, the Golden Cleanser. So those will be lovely to have, but what a ripoff. Then we have this bag here, which reminds me of my grandma, but there were some pretty good things in here. YSL Black Opium, which I'll pass on. Givenchy Irresistible, which I'll keep. Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream, I will keep that. Grande Cosmetics Grande Brow, a little mini makeup eraser. It's a 10 Blow Dry Miracle Glossy and Leave-In. You guys know I love the It's a 10 products. Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate. I'm not quite sure what that is. If it's like a deep conditioner, I'll keep it. Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream, I'll keep that. Probably not this. Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. I have a lot of cleansers. I'll keep this Way Body Cleanser, so I'll save that for traveling. Probably not this. Dionys Goat Milk Body Serum. Probably not. And then this Bio Silk Irresistible Hair Oil, and then a couple other little foil samples. So this one was pretty good. Just the other gift wasn't as awesome, but it was really great that I made a purchase when both gifts were available, because I think this one, there were like 3 different versions, and by the time that I purchased, there was only 1 left. So I got pretty lucky. So now I'm going to give you some of my wish list updates. I'm going to save PR for last, just in case everyone is not interested in seeing that. So I have unfortunately added a lot of things to my wish list, but I am removing one. I was able to go to a Sephora recently and confirmed a lot of things I wanted, but there was one that I decided to remove from my wish list, and that would be the Kosas Skin Enhancer. And what everybody is saying is true. This is a really glittery looking product. It was very glittery on my hand, so it's something I would end up using as a liquid highlight, which you guys know I just don't use, so it would go neglected in my collection. So I'm not going to buy this. If it ended up as like a little mini, as a point perk or a Sephora code, I would probably love to snatch it up that way, but I don't need a full size of it. And then I have added 2 things to my low buy wish list, which would be the categories that I decided I only wanted to allow myself to buy 2 of all year long. So the first would be the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation. I've heard mostly good things about this, and I feel like it would work really well for my oily skin but not look too dry. I like that it's more of a lightweight consistency, but looks like it still gives good coverage. I saw this in person in shade 8. Looks like a pretty good match for me. And then also I really am wanting to try the Say Hydra Beam Concealer because they did add some new shades. I was able to swatch this in person as well, and the color HB Half, which is the new lightest shade, looks like it would work pretty well for me. And I'm just interested in trying this out. I haven't tried anything from Say. And I feel like people liked this formula but did not like the shades at first, felt like they had to mix. So now that they've added a few more and that there's a shade that will work for me, I do think I might want this to be one of my 2 concealers that I buy this year. And then I have my other wish list, which are categories where I don't have limits on how many I would buy for the year. And first would be the new Tower 28 Sculptino Matte Bronzers. And they're saying that these are contour products, but when you swatch them, they're pretty warm. I think they should have just called it like a non-shimmery bronzer. I was able to swatch these in person as well. I'm kind of stuck between the lightest color Broad and the second color Getty, but I think I'm gonna go with the lightest shade Broad. It's only $20. Then I am interested in, which I know I don't need this, the Patrick Ta Major Sculpt Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I already have one in She Sculpted, the second shade, and I really love it, but they added 2 more colors, which is wonderful. So they added a color called She's Bronzed, which is a similar depth to the one I already have, except these are more warm tone shades instead of cool tone. And I do like the formula of the product, so I do think I would like that. It's pricey though, it's $40, but it's still on my list. Then M Cosmetics released 3 more shades of these So Soft blush sticks. I have one in Lychee, I love it. And the shades they released are not exactly the same, but similar to the Persona blush sticks. But I asked State of Kate how close the color Demure was to Persona Teddy, and she said pretty different, and that there's a little bit more pink to the M Cosmetics one. So that's something that's gonna be in my wish list that I won't pick up until there is a good sale. But I am thinking about it because I do like the formula, and that color looks really beautiful. Then Caliray released some highlighters. I was able to swatch these in person as well. And the color Starlight Beach is a rose champagne. So beautiful. And then there is a more golden champagne color. This is $30, but the pan looks huge. It's really interesting. It's a powder, but it's very smooth and creamy. It almost feels like a putty, but it's not. And I'm worried this is going to be a little dark for me, but part of me still is very much wanting to try it out. So we'll see what I end up doing. And then the other thing that was on my wish list would be the Odin's Eye collab palettes. They made collab palettes with Lauren May Beauty, Amanda from Makeup Just for Fun, and Betty Jean. And I was so tempted to just buy them all because you guys know I've been kicking myself for not getting the Christmas Eve palette from Odin's Eye, and their limited edition products are truly limited edition. And I wanted to get Lauren's palette to support her because I love her so much. But there are several blues in there, and I don't think that I would really reach for those a ton. Betty Jean's palette was all brights, which looked very pretty, but I knew I wasn't gonna reach for them a ton. But Amanda's palette was so beautiful. They were greens and purples, which are some of my favorite, more colorful eyeshadows to wear. So that is the one that I went with. I do feel really good about my decision. Like I said, I did already buy that. Actually, Justin bought it for me, so it's a gift. And it's not gonna be counting towards my 10 palette purchases of the year. Neither is the Natasha Denona because it was a gift. So those are my wish list updates for now. I have so many things that I do anticipate getting during the Sephora VIB sale. I'm going to be losing a lot of points for my beauty bank, but I'm feeling pretty good with where I'm standing with my points, so I think I'll be okay. And lastly, I have a big old box of PR to go through. The first one, I like fell out of my chair when I saw this. I got a PR box from Benefit, which is amazing. So this is to celebrate their brow competition, which is called Brow Search. They've done it yearly for a really long time. And I'm so sad because my friend Christy Kellum was selected, but then COVID happened, they canceled it, and then they like redid it the next year. And I'm like, why didn't you pick the same people from the year before? But anyway, 24 finalists will be selected to participate in the 5th annual Brow Search, and it is going to be on the Jersey Shore from May 16th through the 19th, and I will have some of the details down below on how to enter. So basically you want to post as much as you can using their brow products, and it says create a minimum of 2 times between February 20th and March 26th on either Instagram, via photo or reel, TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Posting the same video across different channels is okay and will count towards your entry. Each post must demonstrate a brow look using at least 2 Benefit brow products. Any music and entries must be royalty free. Tag Benefit Cosmetics, hashtag Benefit Brows, hashtag Benefit Brow Search in each post. The finalists will be chosen and notified between April 17th and April 24th. So again, I'll have the rules down below. Let me know if you guys are going to enter. I think that would be wonderful. I literally like use their brow products all the time, and I can't believe they sent me like one of everything almost, which is so exciting. They did a great job with the shade. So they gave me 2.5, which I've never used before. I usually just use 1 or 2, but this is a newer shade and it is described as neutral blonde, which sounds like it will be perfect. And then they did also add in the Boing Cakeless Concealer and one Amazem. And I've tried this before, but in shade number 2. And I think they probably sent this with the brow products to help you clean up under your brows, but I could be wrong, but this is what this one looks like. I'm excited to try this concealer again and probably a better shade for me. Then we have the Angled Brow Brush and Spoolie. The Goof Proof Brow Pencil, which I just finished one up last month. My favorite, Precisely My Brow. 24-Hour Brow Setter, which is their clear brow gel. Microfilling pen in blonde, which I just used up last year. Then I have 3 products that I have not tried out yet. The first one is the Benefit Pomade Brow Pomade. I tried their old Ka-Brow, and I'm not sure if the formula is different or just the packaging. I haven't used a brow pomade in a while, but I'm definitely interested in it. And this packaging here is supposed to help you clean off your brush so you don't have too much. And then these are the newer products I've really been wanting to try. The Fluff Up Brow Wax. And then this is the Gimme Brow Volumizing Pencil, which I think is supposed to have some fibers, but it is a wooden brow pencil, which I haven't used something like this in a long time. So I literally am blown away. I can't believe it. That was so nice of them. And I'm so excited to have some of my favorite products and to be able to try some new things. I've told you guys so many times, I think Benefit makes the best brow products and has the best shade range and undertones. Just grabbing and going from Derma E, they sent over their new Pure Biome line. So we have the Balancing Serum, Balancing Cream, Balancing Eye Cream, and the Balancing Cleanser. I do believe that this collection is available on Ulta. Replenishing sent some products from their anti-aging line, the Age Restore Retinol Eye Repair, Retinol Smooth and Tighten Body Lotion, and the Retinol and Bakuchiol Concentrated Serum. I have another package from Derma E that has some of their hydrating products. So the Ultra Hydrating Antioxidant Day Cream, the Dewy Skin Serum, which I absolutely love, but already have 2 backups of, and then the Ultra Hydrating Lip Plumping Treatment. This is super plumping, so beware. Then I got some products from I Do Care, which is an Asian skincare brand that you can purchase from Ulta. And this is their Vitamin to Glow pack, which includes the Bright Side Up Brightening Vitamin C Cream, Say You Do Moisturizing Vitamin C Cream, and Plush Party Vitamin C Lip Mask. Super excited for the lip mask in particular. And then they also sent over some of these new products. The Perfect Spa Pair, which comes with one of those soft headbands, and then spa scrunchies, which are supposed to be able to help keep water from dripping down your arms, which is so nice. I hate when that happens. And then we have the Here's to Clearing Clay Exfoliating Clay Sheet Mask, and this comes with 4 masks. We have the Starlit Kitten Brightening Hydrogel Eye Patches, comes with 5 pairs. Justin actually asked me to pick something up for him like this. He has some like hereditary eye bags, so I'm excited for him to give that a try. And then we have the Glow Up Bubbles Illuminating Bubble Sheet Mask with vitamin C. There are 5 in here. Then from Merit, they released 4 new shades of their Flush Balm Cream Blushes, and I was able to pick out 2 shades, and I chose the lighter 2, and they're so stunning. The pink shade is called Stockholm. And then we have Fox, which is more neutral. I know that this looks scary, but it's a little bit more sheer on the skin. I did swatch these on my Instagram. Then I got a super generous package from Ciate, a full size of their Wonder Wand mascara. The Dewy Blush Glossy Cheek Tint in the shade Watermelon. Really bright and kind of scary, but I know that these are pretty sheer. The Extraordinary Translucent Powder. I'm excited to try this. I feel like I heard that this was coconut scented, but we'll see. You guys know I love my loose powder. Then we have the Ciate Bamboo Bronzer in the color Palm Island. And then I think this is newer. This is their mini palette in chocolate. So thank you so much to all the brands that sent me products. It was so generous of you. I'm so excited to test and review them. And that was my February makeup rehab update. Really happy with all the things I used up. The fact I only purchased 2 makeup products, but I think the next couple months are going to be a little rough. March is when we have Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. We'll see if there's anything I'm really interested in. And then I think in April is the Sephora VIB sale, and I already know there's a ton of stuff I want then. So hopefully I'll continue to use products up. But like I said, I do have a good amount of points in my beauty bank right now. But even if I let myself go a little crazy during these sales, I don't think that's going to derail me for the rest of the year, but we'll see. So I would love to know what things you used up and purchased within the month. I would love to hear your thoughts on the products that I featured here today. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.